Hi, this is Gary Woods, and welcome to Santa Barbara Real Estate Talk for Saturday, August 8th, 2015. Today we look at the 30-day period from June 17 all the way out to July 17 and compare it to what went on the previous year. Starting out there in Carpinteria, Summerland with home and estates, sales went up, went from 5 to 8. Median sales price went down, went from 1.38 to 981. Average also went down big time, went from 3.8 last year to about 1.2 this year. Escrows went up though, went from 7 to 9. But that median list price went down, went from about 1.5 to 1.2. Currently 28 homes available, Carpinteria, Summerland, $1.7 million that median list, 3.5 the average. Looking at condos now, condo sales about doubled, went from 6 to 11 this year. Median sales price also went up, went from 536 to 695, and that average also went up, went from 587 to 639. Those escrows, well, 2 last year, 11 this year, so things are still rocking out there in Carp. And that median list went down, 677 last year, 559 this year. Currently 9 condos available in Carpinteria, Summerland. 645 median list, 690 that average list price. Look at Montecito now. Montecito sales went down by half, went from 30 to 15, and that median sales price also went down, went from 3.7 to 2.854. Average went up, however, went from 4.7 to 5.6. And those escrows, well, 16 last year, 15 this year, so cooling off over and all. And that median list, well, 3.36 last year, 3.495 this year. Currently 118 homes available in Montecito, $4.5 million that median list, 7.3 the average. Look at condos now. Condo sales went from 1 last year to 4 this year. Last year it was a big one, however, $2.4 million. This year, median 1.6, average 1.7. And those escrows, well, 2 last year, 1 this year, so not much action. And last year 1.7 was the median list, 1.65 this year. Currently 11 condos available in Montecito, $1.6 million median list, 1.84 that average. Look at east of State Street. East of State Street is basically the same. Went from 21 last year to 22 sales this year. Median sales price, again, pretty much the same. Went from 1.182 last year to 1.145. And the average went down from 1.3 last year to 1.2. Those escrows, 21 last year, 25 this year, so a little more vitality there. And that median list last year was 1.3. This year, 1.249. Currently 91 homes available on the east side of Santa Barbara, $1.7 million that median list, 1.9 the average. With the condo sales went down, went from 13 to 10. Median sales price went up, went from 5.25 to 772, and the average went from 633 to 717. Those escrows, well, 10 last year, 6 this year, so cooling off on the east side. Median list price last year, $594, this year, $523, and currently 23 condos available on the east side of Santa Barbara, $849 median list, $906 the average. Look at the west side now. West side sales up, went from 18 to 25 this year. Median sales price also up, went from 846 to 995, and the average way up, 958 last year, 1.246 this year. Escrows, 20 last year, 25 this year, so things are still rocking along on the west side. $1,062,000 was the median list last year, $1.2 million this year, and currently 34 homes available on the west side of Santa Barbara, 1.222. Median list, 1.369, that average. Looking at condo sales about doubled, went from 5 to 9 this year, and the median sales price also went up, went from 670 to 785. But the average went down, went from 1.2 last year to 681 this year. Those escrows, 10 last year, 11 this year, so about the same amount of activity. But 768 median list last year, 659 this year. And currently 41 condos available on the west side of Santa Barbara. And 1.275 median list, 1.308 average list. My goodness. And looking now at Hope Ranch sales dropped by half, went from 4 to 2. Median sales price went up a bunch, went from 1.9 last year to 4.4 this year. And the average about the same, 1.9 and 4.4. Those escrows, 3 last year, nothing this year. Those 3.65 last year. Currently 16 homes available in Hope Ranch, $5 million that median list, 8.4 the average. Looking now at Goleta South. Goleta South sales down from 12 to 9. Median sales price also down from $888 to $760. And the average also down from $1,054,000 to $888,000. Those escrows, 7 last year, 8 this year, so about the same amount of activity, but 795 was median list last year, 789 this year, so a little bit of a bounce up. Currently 13 homes available in Goleta South, 919 that median list, $1,076,000 they average. Looking now at condo sales down, went from 9 to 6. Median sales price went up, went from $500 to $578, and the average went way up, went from $477 to $588. Those escrows, 11 last year, 8 this year, so a little bit of cooling there. But that median list, $499 last year, $759 this year, and currently 9 condos available in Goleta South, $499 median list, $627 the average. Finishing up with Goleta North, sales went way up, went from 15 to 22. Median sales price went down, went from $950 to $886, and the average, right, $1,135 last year, $918 this year. And those escrows, 12 last year, 22 this year, so a lot of activity on the north side of Goleta. $978.5, that median list last year, $837 this year, and currently 37 homes available on Goleta North. $1.7 million median list, $3.347 that average. And finishing up with condo sales went down by 1, went from 4 to 3. Median sales price went up a lot, went from $507 to $789, and that average went from $503 to $758. Those escrows, 6 last year, 6 this year. Last year, median list price $479. This year, $525. Currently 6 condos available in Goleta North, $438 median list, $495 the average. Well, that's it for Santa Barbara Real Estate Talk for Saturday, August 8, 2015. I am Gary Woods, and if you'd like to give me a call at the show, I can be reached at 805-729-0910. Thanks for listening.